Hey everyone, Vegetarian Zombie here, and we are back with Astroneer. When we last left off, you saw how to initially set up your base and do a little crafting. Well done. We're going to build on that, and you'll learn things like crafting bigger stuff, researching, and maybe, just maybe, a little power management. Okay, so here I am. In the last episode, I ran off to fetch some resin, and I managed to suffocate. That's because I had no oxygen source. We need to build tethers. That way, we extend our connection to our base. To create tethers, we need a resource known as compound, which looks like little gray blobs. It's pretty common, so like resin, you need to do a little exploring. But let's not repeat the suffocation thing. You may have some leftover resin, so we can craft an oxygen filter. An oxygen filter gives you 80 seconds of delicious oxygen. To craft this, we need to use our own personal crafter included on our suit. Press the B button and open your pack. You'll see a crafting menu at the bottom of the inventory. Use the left and right D-pads to cycle through all the different recipes. Select the oxygen filters. You can see that it only takes one resin. Press A to craft. It doesn't take long, and now we have an oxygen filter. Feel free to craft a couple more just to be safe. Okay, pick a random direction and walk that way. Once you reach a patch of compound, press X to equip your terraformer and start digging out the compound. Don't forget to dig deep and find the compound under the ground. Return back to your base. Once there, open your backpack and select Tether. Build several packs of tethers. You'll notice they look like sticks that are placed on both your shoulders. Now move next to your oxygenator and press down on the D arrow pad. This will drop a tether and connect it to the oxygenator. You can also pick it up with the right trigger and move it around. Now you can move forward and drop tethers as you go. Ideally, you'll want to drop a tether the moment your oxygen line disappears. There's a rhythm to it. It just takes some practice to get it down. Now you can go anywhere, so long as you're tethered. The nice thing about tethers is that they provide a nice path back to your base so you won't get lost, at least not right away. Okay, head back to your base. At this point, we should make some storage for our stuff. Using tethers, I head to the nearest patch of resin and do some digging. Back at the base, head over to the medium printer. Scroll through the listings until you find the medium storage recipe. It only takes 2 resin. I find it's good to start with at least a couple of storage blocks so you can get organized. Now you can drag your resources to the attachment points. At this point, we need to start building things. With Astroneer, we can craft things in 5 different sizes: backpack, small, medium, large, and extra large. And for that, we need printers for each different size. You've already used your backpack printer to create filters and tethers. You used the small printer to create storage. What about a medium and large printer? You can find out by pressing the View button on your controller to bring up the research menu. You'll see it contains 4 top categories to represent each size. Smallest is on the left and largest is on the right. You don't see your backpack items because that's found in your backpack. On the left-hand side, you can see all the potential recipes that you can craft. Each row corresponds to its own category. You change rows by pressing up and down on the D-pad, and switch to individual items by pressing left and right on the D-pad. You click the bumpers to change the current category. Right now, there are 3 colors: blue, pink, and gray. Blue means you've already unlocked the recipe. Red means it's still locked. Gray means the recipe is locked, but you have enough research points to unlock it. By collecting research points, we can buy recipes. And thankfully, there are lots of ways to collect research points. Select the medium menu, which is the second category to the left. You'll see that the medium printer is unlocked. All it takes is 2 compound. Get some compound and return back to your base. Once you have the compound, head over to the small printer and create your medium printer. Walk near it and make sure you can see the icon corresponding to the menu. Press Y. Cycle through all the items and select your medium printer. I'm also going to take this opportunity to create another medium platform. Unpack each of the equipment. We want to build two things, a research chamber and a large platform. This means you need 5 compound and 1 resin. Time to get work collecting materials. Don't forget to make tethers as you need them. Once you start printing, you'll notice the cables are blinking. You're actually using too much power from the shelter. You can either add new power sources or unplug existing ones. When your equipment starts pulling more power from the shelter, it will take longer for them to complete their task. The top of the plug is black and the bottom is halfway filled with blinking red. This means it's under power and tasks will take slower. If there is too much of a power draw, then it won't work at all. For more information about plug colors, check out the link in the description. Okay, nice work. Once your platform and research chamber are done, go ahead and set them up. Now for the actual research. Make sure you have some tethers crafted and head out into the wide world. You're looking for research items. They look like alien meatballs. You can find them in the grasslands, but you can also find them in forests, up in trees. They shouldn't be hard to find. Once you find one, pick it up and bring it to the research station. Left trigger to toggle the cursor, right trigger to pick it up. Now you can run and hold it at the same time. You can also push it way out and drop it and then run closer to it, and then repeat the process. You can also place it in your Astroneer's hands to carry. It's clunky, but it's in the early game. Later, you'll find easier ways to manage stuff. Now plunk it into your research station. Examine the chamber and activate it. Now you'll be collecting bytes. Click the View button on your controller and you'll see the amount. You'll notice you're not getting a lot. That's because the research chamber is taking a lot of power. Open up your suit and craft a generator. The generator requires organic material, so make sure to find some fields and do a little collecting. Once you have your generator in organic matter, find a place for it and add it to your network. If you check your collection rate, you'll see you're collecting things much faster. Mind you, the generator needs fuel, so when it runs out, you'll need to add more organic material to it. Wow, that was a lot, and we still have a lot more to cover. But hey, if you found this video useful, hit that like button, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified of newer videos. As always, feel free to share advice in the comments below, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.